Hey, Shalom, Akia.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we want to give all honor and glory to
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Yahushai,
Ba'ashem,
Rakakodash.
A double honor to our apostles, the great millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the house of David, the elect. All right?
Khan. And basically, we're just going to get right into it. One day in our kingdom. All right? Just one day in the kingdom of heaven. All right, let's start at the top.
Psalms 84:1. How amiable are thy tabernacles, O Yahweh of hosts. My soul longeth, yea, even fainted for the course of Yahweh.
Yeah, man. You know, because in our kingdom, you're going to see nothing but just order, man. You're going to see complete order established in the earth. Complete order amongst our people. Okay? Complete order, man. The Lord about to do a makeover on planet Earth, man. You know what I'm saying? He about to change everything, because when we speak about the kingdom of heaven, when we speak about the new Jerusalem, it's an upgrade. Okay? What we're involved in, us becoming new creatures, being baptized or immersed in the word, that was an upgrade. You put on that new man, you know, the Lord hit the reset button on you. But see, when the Lord comes back, when Yahushua finally comes, everything you see is going to start over, man. So we can't look at the kingdom and basically, like when we read scriptures like this, you think about Esau's architecture. You think about Esau's way of living. You know, you think about Edomite supremacy. You think about basically a westernized world. The kingdom of heaven not going to be like that, man.
It's going to be the opposite.
It's going to be the exact opposite. Okay? An Eastern way of life, but in particular, the way things were done in Jerusalem.
Yeah.
Okay? Because, yeah, specifically, you know? But pretty much, man, people are going to fall in love with the way our kingdom is run, man. Now, the nations, they're going to receive their judgment for that 1,000-year span, okay? For that 1,000-year rule, which we're going to live and reign with Yahushua more than 1,000 years. But it speaks about 1,000 years because it's going to take 1,000 years for the Lord to build it up how he wants it to be built. And also, we're paying them back double for what they did to us.
Yeah, like
you know?
the Taj Mahal is always spoken that it took 20 years to build. Just that one building, that one palace.
It was like 20,000 workers or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I can't remember the number, but it was a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah, but you think about all that time, because you got the same quality over quantity. The quality of something is greater than basically the number of it.
Yeah, because you know, I give you an example. I like sweets, so you know how you get the ice cream. One pint of gelato Italian ice cream was like $5-6. Now you could get a larger amount, but it'll be a poorer quality.
Yeah, the damn Bluebell.
Yeah, you can get Bluebell, or you can get like gelato, but it's not Talenti's.
Right.
And it'll be more, but it's not as rich.
Right.
You know, the reason why they charge sky high for designer, because a lot of that stuff is handcrafted, man. It takes more time.
Yep. And just think about it, you know, starting with us, you know, all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Just like these people say in the church, man, the Lord working on me, which he's not working on 2/3 of our people, man. He don't give a damn about 2/3 of our people. But the Lord is working on us. You know, you're being refined in his truth. So that's why, you know, you're being baptized with the word, but also with affliction. You know, but the Lord, he's working on us because he's putting quality in us. You know?
Elite.
Yeah, we're elite, you know? So, elite, and that's where you get the word elect. They basically mean the same thing. So, our kingdom, is going to be an elect status of living. Okay, because you look at the quality of living we have right now, man, this is poor. These are inhumane conditions that we live under, man. You know, Jake grew up in the hood, man, got roaches and stuff, man. The type of food that Jake eat. You know, Jake going to the damn corner store, you had a damn candy lady. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are inhumane living conditions, man. You know, roaches. What the hell, you know? I mean, but we suffered that, and some Jakes, Jake still got to live that way. You know, but in our kingdom, things gonna be totally different, man. Even for the 2/3 of our people, now they gotta die and come back. But when they come back, it's gonna be all love, you know? But go ahead up.
All right, Psalms 84:2 again. My soul longeth, yea, even fainted for the course of Yahweh. My heart and my flesh crieth out for the living God, for the living power.
Yeah, and see, and the scriptures tell you that the tabernacle of the Most High is going to be with men. So his spirit, his presence is gonna be among us, man. You know? And then dealing with our Lord Yahweh Shai tells you we're going to see his face, man. You know? Go ahead.
Verse 3. Yea, the sparrow hath found an house, and the swallow a nest for herself, where she may lay her young, even thy altars, O Yahweh of hosts, my king and my power. Blessed are they that dwell in thy house, they will be still praising thee, Salah.
Yeah, and that's us here right now, man.
Yeah.
You know, we're the ones, hey man, we dwell in the Lord's house. And that's a big deal, man. You know, a lot of times, Jay don't really meditate on what we're involved in. This thing is way bigger than what we think. You know, if the Lord opened up your spiritual eyes, you will see all these spirits around you, man. You know, you see all these angels, okay? But the apostles, they've been talking about the angels as of late. Brothers are protected, man. You know, because of this high service that we have on planet Earth, man.
With dignitaries.
Yep.
You watch those clips of important men in like the Islamic world. When their prime, I don't want to call it minister, but their prime leader gets off the plane, it's like 10 men surrounding him, just walking as fast as he's walking to make sure no one in the crowd is touching him, man. That's like the angels for the elect, man. When we go places, the angels go places, man. It's chariots all around us because we're dignitaries in the spirit, man. You know?
Yeah. So you brothers are heavily guarded, man. Or heavenly guarded, should I say, you know? Go ahead, Al.
All right. Blessed are they that dwell in thy house. They will be still praising thee, Salah.
So pretty much in the kingdom of heaven, we're going to be in complete awe of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. The Lord is going to blow you away, man. And that's why, you know, brothers shouldn't get caught up into titles and stuff like that. You know, you may hear brothers being called elder a lot now, or brothers being called priests, you know. But don't get caught up in the titles because none of us have made it yet. We're all still working for our crown. The apostles, beginning with them, they're working for their crowns. You know, because that's why Apostle Paul said he doesn't count himself to have apprehended, because he didn't make it yet. So you don't got to give us these whole bunch of, you know, flattering titles, you know what I'm saying, or fancy names, man. You know, even, you know, if it messes with your spirit sometimes, you know, you call them brothers elder, well, hey, you just say brother, all right, you know, if it bothers you. You know what I'm saying? Because we understand that we're young men. You know, it's a lot of older brothers, like you physically older, you know, biologically, but you calling, you know, young brothers elders. If it bothers you, hey, don't call us that. But at the same time, it's still order. Whether you agree with it or not, it's order. The Lord is establishing. So yeah, a lot of us are young men, and you calling us that. But hey, at the end of the day, it's order that the Lord is establishing, because this is the house of David, okay? And it's the church of Yahweh Shai, the body of Yahweh Shai. But the point is, as long as you make it, you know, don't get caught up into what brothers are called. If you one of the least of the elect, do you know what you about to get? If you're the last brother that make it, don't you know what you about to receive? You know, and then like the apostles, they brought out the revelation that we may be delivered on one huge chariot. Now we understand the Lord has many chariots he's going to come back with that's going to gather brothers up. But who's to say that the Lord can't make all those chariots link up with that huge chariot that Yahweh Shai has, man? Because it's going to be a ceremony. You know, when we have these different high holy days, we have a ceremonial service that we do, you know. It's going to be a ceremony in the sky, man. You know, we all being beamed up, your body being transformed. You get that new suit, you know what I'm saying? But those chariots link up with the fathership, you know, the Lord crowning brothers. That's big, man. So it don't matter what number you are in the 144,000, as long as you make it. That's why I say we're gonna be still. Hey, you gonna be blown away, man. You gonna see the man, all right? You gonna see Yahweh Shai, and that's big, you know. Go ahead, out.
All right, verse 6. Verse 5. Blessed is the man whose strength is in thee, and whose heart are the ways of them.
Your strength is in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, because the times that we coming into, just like the elder brothers doing a lesson, man, on the race wars. Not to mention, man, it's gonna be a whole slew of things that's gonna take place that really you can only be spiritually equipped to deal with. You know, the flesh ain't gonna be shitting that day, because you got guys that wanna take up arms and like they wanna fight Esau carnally. Esau's blessing is carnality. You're not gonna win. So that's why it tells you, blessed is the man whose strength is in thee. And that's also why it tells you, let him that glory in the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Brothers gonna get spiritual power, man. You know, but see, this is all leading up to when we're finally in the kingdom, man. And just like brothers, you know, they were just mentioning, this life is like a time lapse. Once you came into the truth, everything started going fast, man. You know,
and we stepped outside of the world and we watched the world change.
Yep.
You know, you've seen schoolmates, classmates change with the progression of this life, but we sort of stood outside and it stopped for us. You know.
Yeah, which shows you the Lord is dealing with us, you know, in the heavens, because the spiritual world, it works on a way higher frequency. Everything's going quick, you know. Even as we doing this show, like we tap into the spirit, and it's slow, but hey, really everything going fast, man. You know, go ahead out.
Verse 6, who passing through the valley of Baca made it a well, the rain also filleth the pools. Man,
we gonna have irrigation systems, you know. We're gonna have purified water. In the kingdom of heaven, you're gonna have real water.
And
you know?
You brothers should, if I can say this right quick, you brothers should watch Engineering an Empire, man. Because it's like a small glimpse of the Yahushua setting up his kingdom on a carnal level. When the northern kingdom came as the Aztecs and the Mayans, how they constructed their pyramids and they had gardens around it, and how they made conduits and a water system, man.
Yeah, and those are empires that Esau still marvels at to this day.
Yeah, and Esau in his prime is supposed to be the cream of the crop. He's looking at the ancient empires like, how did they do it?
Yep.
The Elamites, the Persians being called the gardeners. They had some of the most voluptuous kingdoms, man.
Yeah.
And these are heathens.
And like you was mentioning about during the Middle Ages, like we had street lights and stuff like that. But who's to say we didn't have street? You know we did. Who's to say we didn't have street lights in Jerusalem, man? You know, our architecture, man. During the time of King Solomon, during the time of King Solomon, Shalamah, you know, that's how you say the name in the Hebrew. During that time, that was our peak. That was the pinnacle of Israel. Those were our glory days. When you read about how everything was gold, all our vessels were gold. You know, everything in the Lord's house mostly made with gold. You know.
What did it say? If a fly touched it, they had to throw
it away. Yeah.
You know. But it was like how they would have the dark ages now. Spain, Portugal, they had those cathedrals. All right. Imagine King Solomon ruling, man.
Yep.
So like you said, it's not far-fetched. There is no new thing under the sun. Esau suppresses their history to keep the illusion of so-called white supremacy that he had all the best stuff for his kingdom, man.
Yeah, and those are all kingdoms or empires of significance. Yeah. Because what Esau did, he did nothing but steal the ideas. Yeah. You know, once he came back into power, man, he just took what we did and put his name on it. Yeah. You know? Go ahead.
The rain also filleth the pools. They go from strength to strength.
And that's the thing, too. See, now you have them acid rain, or you have rain. Basically, it brings down the chemtrails, so people getting sick. Yeah. You know, but in the kingdom of heaven, the rain gonna be sweet. It's gonna be purified. You know, the trees. You know, Elder Yashawamba, you know, and the other Dallas brothers, they went into how, you know, in the kingdom of heaven, the Lord gonna cause, you know, sweet smelling trees to overshadow Israel. Pretty much, the whole creation is gonna recognize that we are the people of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Everything is going to obey us, man. You know, that's huge. Like all the elements will know that we the sons of the Most High. You know, so the trees they go like everything, because everything has the Lord's Spirit in it. You know, so the earth is gonna bring forth abundance for us. You know, hey, the animals gonna know who we are. Everything. So, and that's man, we doing this because we're putting emphasis on this just one day. Imagine one day in the kingdom, and it's gonna get into that, man. Go ahead up.
Psalms 84:7. They go from strength to strength. Every one of them as Zion appear before the Most High.
Yeah, and that's the thing, man. We gonna show up in Jerusalem for the high holy days. All right. Right now we're in Hanukkah or Hanukkah, which means dedication. You know, but see, in this time it's spiritual because we are the thing that's being dedicated. In this time right now, we're the house of the Lord. We are the third temple. We are the temple. And we're being dedicated. You know, and what you're seeing is happening on a global scale, man. You can see back during the time of the Maccabees, you know, that was really just, you know, during the time of the the southern kingdom celebrating that, you know. But see now what the Lord is doing. He's rebuilding the house of David. So now you have all the tribes partaking in a Hanukkah, all right, in the dedication, because this is the rebuilding of the temple, you know, which is all 12 tribes. So this thing is huge, man. And then like it tells you in Isaiah chapter 19, you know, how the Lord would set altars in Egypt, you know. So we're fulfilling that prophecy. This is big, man. You know, but in the kingdom of heaven, it tells you how everyone in Zion appear before the Most High. Our city gonna be lit, man. Cause Jay like to talk about that now, man. But during the time when we were in our kingdom, Jerusalem was called the joy of the whole earth, man.
And I can make another quick point. The cities that's lit on the planet Earth is not of our kingdom.
Right.
So you might live in that kingdom, but you don't partake in the fatness of that city, man. So you go out to Chicago. Chicago has one of the most attractive skylines in America, but they stay in the slums in Chicago, in the hood, man.
Yeah, hey, that's why Babylon, well, it's called a golden city, because you know the Lord pretty much gave Esau the fatness of the earth right now. You know, you Edomites got the best of everything, but you just look at the skylines. You know, you look at the skylines of all these major inner cities, and pretty much they look like, you know, a city of lights, basically. You know, like a golden city, because you see all those lights. You know, it's nighttime. You see the skylines. Like this the glory of Esau, though. This is not our glory. You know,
we don't partake in it. You know, we gotta go to work the next morning.
Yeah, we slaves.
When y'all visit those cities, Jake working as a worker in the tourist areas, man. He's a waiter. You know, all right. It says.
Yep. What you're seeing is the parable of the rich man and Lazarus.
But I said that to say, and the kingdom is gonna reverse it, man. We're gonna partake in the fatness of the kingdom, man.
Yep,
right.
Trading places.
Trading places, man. All right.
Yeah.
Psalms 84:7 again. They go from strength to strength. Every one of them as Zion appear before the Most High. Oh Yahweh, power of hosts.
Yeah, that's gonna be huge. You know, it's way bigger than what we think. But see, we gotta get over this time right now. We gotta make it about this captivity first. And you're gonna see it. And it tells you when you see these things, which Lord will, we're gonna get it, but it's in Isaiah, your heart is gonna flourish. Like pretty much just how a father deals with his son, and a father gives his son what he really been wanting, you know? Hell, just to see your father. You know, a lot of jakes are separated from their fathers, man. You know, but you see your father and you happy. Let's say you ain't seen your father in years. You know, you finally see him and he may give you something, you know, or just his presence. It changes how you feel. That's how it's gonna be when Yahweh Shai come back, man.
And that's true, man. When you see your father, and you see your uncle, but just imagine, man, the Heavenly Father.
The Heavenly Father.
You know?
Yep. Your maker. You got it, bro.
Verse 8. Oh Yahweh, power of hosts, hear my prayer, give ear, O power of Jacob, Salah. Behold, our power.
And that's the thing, too. He hears your prayers, man.
Yeah.
You know? The hidden power, the power that created everything, he only reveals himself to you.
And,
you know?
And he put signs all around the world for the elect of Israel, man. So a lot of times the Most High guide you in your everyday, like if you pray to Yahweh B'Shem Al-Shai to guide you in your everyday life, man, the Most High, he'll send you little secret signs that only you see to help you make the right decisions, man. That's so-called esoteric.
Yep.
Or exoteric.
Yeah. Esoteric.
Yeah, you know,
yep.
You will see little signs.
It's just meant for you.
It's just meant for you, man.
Yeah.
And, you know, it'll be in line with the spirit, you know.
Yeah, because exoteric, that's like for the public. Like
right.
so what the outside people see, they may not see it from a spiritual standpoint.
Yeah.
How you see it, because it was meant for you. Yeah. Like you will see chariots. You brothers seeing chariots more. You'll see 144 everywhere. Yeah. You know, you'll see some on a billboard. Yeah. And see, people in the world, they call it a coincidence. Yeah. But right when you see it, it's in line with what you was thinking at that same moment.
Yeah, what's the
synchronicity?
Yeah, synchronicity.
Synchronicity.
Yep. Yeah, serendipity, man. Mm-hmm. You know, you might be in public, and you might be in your mind wondering about your finances, man. Somebody might have a T-shirt on at the grocery store that say, "God's got me."
Yep.
And they'll walk right past you. We'll just say, "I'm blessed." Or God favors me. That's for you in the spirit, man.
For you to see it.
Yeah, you know, the Most High, he, you know, although we're in hell, this is the valley of the shadow of death, the Most High still comforts us, man.
Yep.
All right?
It's right to keep you on the path so we can get here.
Yeah.
You know? Go ahead out.
Right. Verse 9. Psalms 84:9. Behold, our power, our shield, and look upon the face of thy anointed. For a day in thy course is better than 1,000.
And that's the key point of why we're doing this lesson. A day in the kingdom of heaven is better than 1,000 days on this side that's good to you. One day in our kingdom is going to be better than 1,000 of your best days, man. Because sometimes, like, you have a day where everything going good. You know, it may not be as hectic on you. You know, you will have your bills paid. The Lord may send you a woman, you know, for you brothers have been wanting a woman. Whatever the case may be, things going well for you. You may get a promotion at your job, or, you know, or you just may have more money in your pocket. Whatever the case may be, you just having a good day. But see, or even going back to when you were in the world, things was, you know, better for you. But watch out with that, you know. Don't get caught up into what you had, man. Fuck that shit. That's behind you. And we're going to get a scripture on that. Fuck that shit. Fuck what you had in the world. You didn't have anything anyway. You know, really stuff was just a little bit better for you, so to speak. Yeah. Was because you weren't under the banner of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Because in this captivity, wickedness prospers. You know, if you without the laws, statutes, and commandments, hell, going back to during the time of the Maccabees, you know, Jake said, well, let's stop keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments. It's a bit better for us, because when we left dealing with the heathens, it was harder for us, you know, roughly paraphrasing. Jay don't want to suffer. We got to suffer now, you know, so we can get here, because once again, it's better than 1,000 of your best days, man. Because in our kingdom also, the time, the Lord, he's gonna stretch out the time. The time is gonna be longer. See, now the time is going faster, so we can get up out of here. But one day gonna feel like forever in the kingdom. Not to mention we're gonna have immortality, you know. But from the time that you wake up in the morning, you're gonna have a symphony orchestra, people playing music for you, like Coming to America. You know, hell, Jake like stuff like Ballad of Bands, you know? Yeah. People playing music for you. You have your own theme music when you wake up. You know what I'm saying? Your women putting your clothes on you, you know, putting your jewels on you. Because Jake like jewelry and stuff, man. Jake like to shine. Women brushing your teeth, you know? And you're like, another day. And then people open up the curtains for you, and what you see all your slaves working out in the field. Because see, you Edomites, I can speak for myself. I know other brothers, I know the elder and other brothers feel the same way. You Edomites, you're not going to have the privilege to work for us in our house. Hell no. Your ass going to be far out in the field to where we can, I'm going to say, barely see you. We're going to see you good because we're going to have keen vision because of the new bodies. So we can see far out in the field. We're going to have that supersonic vision, you know. We can see exactly what you're doing, you know. And if you ain't doing what we want you to do, it's really going to be hell. It said we're going to set over you the Sabians, which when you look Sabian up, it's basically Cushites. So we're gonna put them Ethiopians on you, whooping your ass. All right, like we said, we gonna see far out in the field and see the other workers, and that, man, it's gonna be beautiful, man.
Yeah, because in any kingdom, you have to have laborers to produce.
Yep.
Who's gonna produce the food that's gonna supply everybody?
Yep.
Who's gonna raise the cattle? All right, so we're gonna need people that's gonna produce, man, and not only produce but to build the kingdom. Yeah. So you're gonna be the hands and the feet of the kingdom of the Most High.
Yeah, because in every society, in every system, it's always a caste. It's always some type of caste system. Yeah. It's a hierarchy, you know. We're gonna be at the top, and you're gonna be at the bottom, man.
You're gonna be the peasant slaves.
Yeah, serfs.
Serfs.
You know. But can you read it again, Baba Kusha?
Psalms 84:10. For a day in thy course is better than 1,000. I had rather be a doorkeeper in the house of my power than to dwell in the tents of wickedness.
Right. So reiterating it again, one day in the kingdom is better than 1,000 good days on this side, man. Which really none of them are good days anyway, because we still slaves. Even if it's a day that's, you know, things are a bit better for you, you know, things are going your way. We're slaves.
It's going your way in a slave way.
Yeah.
Like this song, Living My Best Life, right? And it's like, if your bills paid or your food stuffs came in, they were saying things like that on the song, roughly paraphrasing. That's a slave song, man.
That's Jake's life.
That's Jake's life, man. That's not the best life.
Yeah, right? Best life for a slave.
Best life for a slave, man. Esau's not singing that song.
Yep. And that's the thing too, man. Cause like on this side, like Jake, we like to show what we got, and we don't have shit. We gotta prove a point that shouldn't have to be proven. If we the people of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, that says enough. You know, like, cause Jake, Jake basically wanna make themselves out to be something, man. But this ain't our rest. This, for example, even going back during the 70s, like we had to make songs like James Brown. I'm black and I'm proud, which we not black. We Israelites. Black is a color. But Jake like to make a statement because we got to make ourselves feel important when we are important anyway. This is our earth, man.
Yeah.
And we just can't enjoy it right now. But we don't have to make a statement about anything, man. Real power speaks for itself.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to see.
And that goes back to that grievous wound of, a lack of self-esteem. So Jake want to build that self-esteem up through their songs, saying loud, I'm black and I'm proud because of that wound of captivity.
Yeah.
But now we know who we are. We've been clothed with our heritage. Man, the whole world is under us, man. Yep. Even though we're in captivity, we have to give unto Caesar what Caesar. We know in our minds that all of y'all are nothing to us, man.
Yeah, you'll see Judite women wearing shirts like, I'm a black girl and I'm proud and stuff like, I saw that at work. It was something to those lines. I'm a proud black girl or something. Like, why would you even have to say that? You know what I'm saying? Make that statement.
Superiority speaks for itself.
Yeah, like you said, you don't see it with Esau.
Yeah.
Because see, Edomite supremacy, like brothers have been saying for a while now, Edomite supremacy or westernization, which is Hellenization all over again. Yeah, Hey, keep mentioning the book of Maccabees. Ain't this something, man? Yeah. But it dominated the earth. So like you always go into, we're seeing Esau's mind on the earth. His standard, his way of life. So Esau don't got to say shit,
Along with this truth comes ethnocentricity. If you look up the word ethnocentricity, it means judging another people's culture based on your culture standards. All of our life, we've been born and raised in Babylon, so we'll judge the world and ourselves based on Esau's cultures and standards, his standard of living.
Yep.
All right, but
that's why we hate ourselves.
That's why we hate it.
Yep.
You look in the mirror, you see dark skin, think it was bad. Your mama be like, put a hat on so you won't get dark. But nah, man, you put some you put oil on that melanin because you're a walking bronze statue, man.
Yep.
But the point is, with this truth in the came ethnocentricity. So we don't judge the world based on Esau's standards. We judge the world based on Yahweh Bashim Yahushua standards. So we know you know the importance of yourself as a man. You know that your position is more valuable than a woman. All right. We're judging America based on the word standards, the Most High standards, and we're not judging the word. I'm sorry. We're judging the world based on the standard of the Most High, and we're not judging the Most High based on the standard of the world.
Yeah, man, because you brothers are beautiful, man. Yeah. You brothers and you few sisters out there that believe, you Akim, why Akiwak, y'all beautiful.
And cover yourselves up.
Yeah. You women.
Yeah, you women. Part of we have a noble heritage, man. And part of having a noble heritage is having self-respect.
Yep.
So a woman having self-respect goes back to self-esteem, man. Having self-respect is indicative that you have high self-esteem. So as a woman of the Most High, you're supposed to cover all that up, man.
Yep.
Cover, wear your dresses, man. You got a man, cover your head up. You see, but most importantly, don't sexually entice strangers. Your body is not for the eyes of strangers, man.
Yep, it's for your man.
Yep.
Yeah. And it's a difference between self-esteem and ego.
Yeah.
Just like we always go into, you have confidence and you have pride. Yeah. It's a difference. But you really just having faith in your Creator and the confidence that He gave you to everything that makes you shouldn't be ashamed of that if it's in line with the scriptures.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
right. Pride is you have to belittle other people to have pride. But with confidence, it is that you have high self-worth. You have dignity, like the elder said, you have pride. Dignity and confidence, you have high self-worth, man. There's nothing wrong with saying that in Babylon. There's nothing wrong with having more confidence than the niggas around you. You don't have to act like a degenerate, man. You don't have to act like a degenerate so they can feel less intimidated, man. Be a man.
Yep, and you're gonna come to find out that the elect are the cream of the crop. Yeah. These men are better and separate. So we have a royal way of life. This is, hey man, Hagnos Anastrophe, the brother Elder Yatazak, out in Dallas, manner of life. He always speaks on manner of life. You know, that's what this truth is. It's not only words. It's not only doctrine. This is our manner of life. You know, like it says, this is the way, walk ye in it. So, you know, we're coming to find out, man, we have a supreme way of living. But see, once again, it starts now.
Yeah.
It starts now. But see, we gonna fully see it. We gonna see the full scope in the kingdom, man. Yeah. Right now, like you always go into in Sirach, where it says how marvelous are the Lord's works, that a man may see even to a spark. That's why it tells you, right now we see through a glass dark, you know, but then face to face, everything is becoming more clear, you know?
We're supposed to do that now.
Yep.
You know, going back to manner of life, hey, brothers, there's no point of saying you're an Israelite, you're a prince, you're a king, you're royalty, and you live in a degenerate life. Do what kings do. Kings went to orchestras, man. Kings went to symphonies. Kings that eat garbage. Kings dealt a certain way with their women. Do that now. Do it to your pocket's ability, man. You know, and just practice that. Degeneracy feels good to the flesh, but it rules the flesh. But like it says, it's a rock. A cheerful and a good heart have care of his meat and diet. In the Old English, the word cheerful goes back to noble. So a noble person has care of what he partakes in, man.
Yeah, what you put in your soul.
What you put in your soul.
You know, the type of people you have around you. Surround yourself with the brothers. Yeah. Like all that's in sync with your soul. The music you listen to, the type of women you deal with, the food that you eat. Yeah. You know, because when you come into the truth, the Lord he remakes your life. Your life changes. You know, and if it doesn't, then that's a problem. If you still basically doing nigga shit. Yeah. You know, you need to basically what they say, do a soul search. You know, you need to examine yourself, man. You know, to cut those different things out, because our whole point of doing what we're doing, we're fighting to make it to the kingdom, man. That's why that's why we going into this, you know. But the psalmist said he'd rather be a doorkeeper. Can you read that again?
Oh yeah, Psalms 84:10. For a day in thy courts is better than 1,000. I had rather be a doorkeeper in the house of my power than to dwell in the tents of wickedness.
So think about these jakes that sold out. You know, they sold out to Esau, sold out to the so-called white man, and they have everything that you don't. You shouldn't envy sinners. To hell with what they got, because they gave up their integrity. You know, it tells you, you know, what profit a man if he should gain the whole world and lose his own soul. And then it tells you, you know, a man that sell his soul while he liveth, he cast away his bowels, man. You got to give up your integrity in this world. But think about these different jakes that made it, you know, so-called made it. Think about the Migos. Think about LeBron James. Think about these different guys that people marvel at their life and what they have. They on TV, you know, they got millions of fans, all that stuff. One day in our kingdom gonna be better than 1,000 of their days, man.
And if I can say this, they're still in Esau's world.
Yep.
They're rich niggas.
Rich niggas.
They're rich service, man. They still have a nigga status. Like Mayweather said, if you rich, you're just a rich nigga. If you smart, you're just a smart nigga. All right? In the kingdom, we're not going to be Negroes in the kingdom.
And that shows that he didn't escape the curses.
He didn't escape, and he's worth about $1 billion. So in the kingdom, we're not going to be in someone else's world, man. We're going to be looked at as Judites, as Levites, as Benjamites, prince of the power, because the frame of reference of superiority and holiness is going to change, because the world is going to know who the Most High is. And it's going to be attached to us, man.
We're going to be connected to the creation, man.
Yeah, kind.
You know, connected to everything. Like, I want that.
Me too.
I want to be able to put my hand on a tree and know how this tree is thinking. Because everything has life in it, man. I want to be able to talk to a dog or a lion with my mind. I want to be able to do stuff like you think about it. We've been so far separated from what real life is, man.
Yeah. I want to go out and the people reverence me, man.
Yeah.
All the nations embrace me as soon as we make ourselves known to the public.
They all gonna bow.
They all gonna bow. I just want to, because we've been raised as,
man, Fred, let me get that for you.
Yeah, man, because we've been raised as the bad guys and the underdogs all our lives, man. In the kingdom, me personally, I want that feeling of different nations bringing me different plates with different dishes.
That's
on it.
worth though.
Yeah. For no reason, because personally, I probably have Elamites around me the most as far as the other nations, but I want different nations to study my soul, to study my spirit, and this kind of race, have a competition. Who can please me the most, man? Different kings bringing me. It's in Isaiah 60. Different kings bringing me their daughters.
Yep.
All right, beautiful Elamite daughters, man. Beautiful women of other nations. Different kings bringing me gold and frankincense.
Yep. Hey, man, pure gold, man. On this side, it's hard for Jake to buy 10 carat or 14 carat.
Yeah.
You're going to have 24K everything, man.
Then you don't know where your gold is really coming from. It goes through so many sources that you can only go by what they tell you it is, you know? But in the kingdom, man, we get it straight from the source. And that's another thing about the kingdom, man. It's not really a middleman.
Nope.
If you're hungry, a deer has to die. You know, if you're hungry, a goat in the back has to die. If you want a bracelet, somebody got to go mine up some gold. Has to go to the back of the storehouse. It's straight to the source, man.
You can go to the mines just to see where they got it from.
And you're watching them.
Yeah.
I was watching, I don't know if it's the Rockefellers. It was one of the 13 international families, and he was getting a certain building model. And he was watching them move the furniture around, move the stuff. He was like, you know what? Move it to the left. He was like, you know what? No. Move it to the right.
And that's how we gonna be like that, except
on a higher level, man. You're gonna, it's not gonna be any wholesale going back to the middleman, going back to this person, and then you buy it and it's a BS product. You asking about the return policy. Now we're gonna get everything from the source, brothers. You know?
Man, just imagine how long it's gonna take for you to have your house built.
Yeah.
You know, and you have a mansion on this side is not a mansion in the kingdom. That's not a palace in the kingdom.
That's a dog house.
Yeah, it's your dog, and your dog probably wouldn't even want to be up in there.
Dog like, bro.
You know.
Hey man, we want this, brothers. You know.
Isaiah chapter 49 and verse 22. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I will lift up mine hands to the Gentiles and set up my standard to the people.
Hey, in that standard is the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. It's the list of principles in which you rule a nation, man. We're gonna Easternize the whole planet, specifically from Jerusalem, man.
That's right.
All right.
And they shall bring thy sons. Y'all is madness.
Look at that. There's Jake living it up right there. Best life. All right.
And they shall bring thy sons in their arms.
Yep. And the nations, literally, the Hamites, the different nations, they're literally gonna be, except for Esau.
Yeah.
They're literally gonna be holding your sons, man.
Yep.
All right.
It's called litters.
Yeah, litters.
Or palanquins. But like I said, like a walking throne.
Yeah.
Throne you carry.
Con, noble kids, man. Hey man, I want this. Hey, go ahead.
And they shall bring thy sons in their arms, and thy daughters shall be carried upon their shoulders.
Yep.
Like you said.
Hey, you remember that scene from Coming to America when Eddie Murphy and I forget the other guy's name. Everybody had their clothes, like the neighborhood stole their clothes because they left their suitcases.
Arsenio Hall.
Arsenio Hall, and they left their suitcases outside.
Yeah.
So everybody was wearing their apparel. Then they had that one scene where the two little girls stood on the stoop. One was dark skinned, one was light skinned, but they had on noble attire.
Yeah.
And I thought about the kingdom because it's like your daughters, your sons and daughters gonna have that noble air about them, man.
Man, like our sons and daughters gonna be beautiful, man.
Yeah.
They gonna be beautiful because the Lord loves children, man. I love how Elder Yashwamba always gets into that because it tells you how children are heritage of the Lord, an inheritance. You know, like a women call them my bundle of joy. You know, like, hey, for Jakes that had a lot of sons and daughters, those are like little kingdoms, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But imagine it tells you one man is going to become 1,000. You know, so imagine like from one brother, you got all these millions of sons and daughters, and imagine the nations just carrying them.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna see, because it's written.
Yeah.
If it's written, when the Lord manifested in reality, it's exaggerated. You know, it's written, but you're gonna see like millions of Israelites being carried, man. You know, going back to it, Isaiah chapter 49 and verse 23. And kings shall be thy nursing fathers,
Yep.
and their queens thy nursing mothers.
So you're not gonna change one diaper in the kingdom. But it goes back to the point that I was making, man. The other nations, their desire is gonna be to please you, man. Cause yeah, they're gonna love your kids, but it's not so much that they love your kids. You're the king, man.
You're the king, yeah.
You're the king.
Yep. And it ain't gonna be no queens in the kingdom.
Yeah.
You know, Now, the other nations, they have queens amongst their women and stuff like that.
Right.
But the point is, they're all going to be under us, man. The most noble in this society, like you mentioned, the Rothschilds and the other elite banking families, they're about to be on the bottom. They're about to get brought low. And they're going to be babysitters, like you said, but it's all going to be to please us, man. The Lord doing this because it's power reversal, and it's to please us, man. You know?
Yeah.
That's big, man.
And this is the end of our punishment. And this is the most the punishment of your iniquity is accomplished, man. Now we're going to get the reward, brothers. All right.
They shall bow down to thee with their face to the earth.
Hey, they're gonna bow down to us, man. On this side, they look at us crazy for walking into the same restaurant that they're walking into, man. But in the kingdom, they're gonna bow down to us, man.
Calling us niggas and spicks under their breath.
Yep.
You know? Because right now, we a nation not desired.
Yep.
In the kingdom, we gonna be the most desired. Yep. You know? Let me read that again. They shall bow down to thee with their face toward the earth, and lick up the dust of thy feet. And thou shalt know that I am Yahweh Shem Yahushua, for they shall not be ashamed that wait for me.
Hey, they should not be ashamed, man. So the Most High got us, man, and this is what we have to look forward to in the kingdom. I still have Psalms 84 too.
Can you drop that and give me, cause we got the point.
Okay.
You give me Isaiah 66 and 14. Actually, begin at verse 12, read 12 down to 14.
Isaiah 66, chapter 12.
Verse.
Isaiah 66, Isaiah chapter 66, verse 12. But thus said Yahweh, behold, I will extend peace to her like a river, and the glory of the Gentiles like a flowing stream.
Like you was getting into.
Yeah.
We gonna get all those resources, you know, cause Jake like different things, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, and everything's gonna be handmade. You know, time put up into it, man. On this side, you have something that's called planned obsolescence. We were talking about it in the car. On this side, whether it's your car, your cell phone, you know, different modern utilities, after a while, you know, it breaks down and it needs to get replaced. You know, you eventually need to get a new one. You know, whether it's a new phone, a new car, etc. In the kingdom, ain't gonna be no planned obsolescence. All right, you know, everything we get is gonna be tangible. We're gonna have tangible things, you know, and we're gonna have spiritual things too. We got our tangible things though. It's not gonna rust, not gonna decay, not gonna get old. It's gonna be constantly maintenance because we're gonna have a lot of slaves. You know, go ahead.
Isaiah 66:12. For thus said Yahweh, behold, I will extend peace to her like a river, and the glory of the Gentiles like a flowing stream. Then shall you suck, you shall be born upon her sides, and be dandled upon her knees, as one whom his mother comforted. So will I comfort you, and you shall be comforted in Jerusalem.
We're gonna be comforted in Jerusalem, not Africa, because you got this other bullshit going on right now. People speaking about a 400-year prophecy.
Yeah.
And saying that Jake should go back to Africa, you know, and they got an actual so-called law set up with Jake fulfilling 400 years, and now we need to go to Ghana or something like that. And then you got these black women. They show you black women. First and foremost, the Lord ain't dealing with you. Secondly, you just need to shut the hell up because you don't know what you're talking about.
The nations in Africa, although we're not Africans, they're poor. Mm-hmm. They've experienced post-colonial. They've experienced the post-colonial experience, man.
Yep.
So they're suffering the aftermath of being sucked of their resources under Edomite supremacy, man. So you're leaving one hell and entering the next hell, man.
We're not gonna leave from here and then go to some damn Africa.
Yeah.
You know, we going to Jerusalem, but see, we're not gonna go of our own accord. The Lord gonna take us back. We going back in style, man. And he gonna make everybody see it. Everyone on the planet Earth is going to acknowledge it. That the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, is bringing us back. You know, we're gonna get a couple more scriptures and we gonna close this out. But Lord willing, you brothers getting the point, man. We should look forward to this. Don't look forward to stuff on this side, man. Don't look forward to another 3 years here, another 5 years or 10 years. You know, the scriptures say, take no thought for tomorrow, man. And if it's certain things that you want to get, it tells you seek first the kingdom of the Most High, and then all these things shall be added unto thee. You know, so it's an addition to what you already have. really, you just need this, man. Okay? Wait up.
Verse 14. And when you see this, your heart shall rejoice, and your bones shall flourish like an herb.
Man, when you see Yahweh Shai in them chariots, you know, when you see the king, all right? But he gonna be, you know, in the fathership, but you see all those other angels, you know? But the point is, that's our way home, man. The Lord coming to rescue us, all right? Now, when you see the Gentiles, the other nations, bringing those resources, you're gonna be excited and you're gonna be amazed. But just beginning with our Lord coming back, man. You know, beginning with seeing him, because like Elder Taza Dagba said years ago, when Yahweh Shai comes, we in the kingdom. You know, that's why it says there'll be some of them that stand here which will not taste of death till they see the kingdom of the Most High come with power. That when Yahweh Shai come in them chariots, that's the kingdom of the Most High, the kingdom here. You know, and you're going to experience that transition period, man. You know. Now we in a transition now, but when he comes, that's the kingdom, and you're gonna see the kingdom get built from the ground up. You know, that's why we push the elect. We push being part of the elect. You know, and that should be the standard that should be pushed, not just being an Israelite. Okay, because 2/3 ain't gonna make it. It's certain Israelites that they know that they're Israelites, but they still not a part of the elect. They're not gonna get delivered, man. So we push the house of David. We push the elect because those are going to be the men that's going to get up out of here. And like you always go into, they're going to be the men responsible for pushing the laws, statutes, and commandments in the earth, man. Because along with the glory of the kingdom, first and foremost, it begins with the laws being issued to the other nations, man. You know? You got it out.
Verse 14 again. Isaiah chapter 66, verse 14. And when you see this, your heart shall rejoice, and your bones shall flourish like an herb, and the hand of Yahweh shall be known toward his servants, and his indignation toward his enemies.
So basically, everyone's gonna know that the Lord is with you. They gonna see it, man. All right. But yeah, that's really the point. You got anything else? All right. Well, with that, we hope you brothers were edified. We know it's a bit extended, but hey, man, we roll in the spirit, you know. But the point is, that's what we have to look forward to, which is everything. All right. You know, it's a scripture you brothers can read on your own. It's in Ephesians, the 3rd chapter. But it tells you, unto him that is able to do exceeding abundantly above all that we ask or think. So what you pray for and what you think of, or just your imagination, your creativity, the Lord can do way beyond what we comprehend, man. You know, what you pray for, man, what the Lord gonna give you in the kingdom, it tells you he gonna pour down blessings from heaven. It's not gonna be enough room to receive it, man, because of all these other blessings you got. You know, it's gonna be like, man, I don't got enough room, you know, to put this new blessing the Lord gave me. It says before you even pray for it, he gonna answer your prayer, man. You know, so that's what we need. That's what we need, not making it here in America, man. You know, but with that, close out.
Hey, we want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash, double honor to our apostles and great millstone rule well. Peace and blessings to the house of David the elect. To the next lesson, Shalom.